Hi guys, Andy here, and welcome to Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend. I've been waiting for this to come out, and it came out about a week or two ago, I think. It's been quite some time since I checked the itch page, but I've been waiting for this game to drop. Once upon a time, in the treacherous mountain hillsides of Guinea, there lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his doctorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. Can everyone lay off about this? Ahem. Anyway, the super awesome Dr. Frank spent his days toiling away at his research, pursuing his lifelong dreams of bringing people back from the dead. It wasn't for any sentimental reason. There wasn't some long-lost loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No, this was for a much more noble pursuit, the aim of advancing mankind's scientific knowledge. And yet, it was the same research that caused the local villagers and even the weak-minded university men to fear him. Because they were stupid and jerks and they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. But it was no matter, for the genius doctor was an honorable and humble man who simply continued this most critical research, even if it meant he was completely alone. Okay, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he keeps asking for raises. But the point is, one day a sudden knock came at the door, and the scientist opened it to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there. In his heart, he felt a strange, previously unknown feeling begin to form as the man opened his mouth and said, "Yo, what's up? My name's Dominic. You're that freak that got kicked out of Hindenburg U for those weird death experiments, right?" It's like an angel had been sent to meet him, and now that angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. And as the days passed and the man's visits grew longer and longer, their relationship also grew into something romantic. I love this game so far. Dr. Frank had never given his heart to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe for this man named Dominic. Three months later, I never want to see another beautiful boy ever again. Same. Dr. Frank, are you still in there? No one is here to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opens and my assistant Eats walks into my room. I try to bury myself further into the sheets, hoping that maybe he won't see me. Instead, he rudely opens the blinds. It's been a week, Dr. Frank. So, I can be sad as long as I want. I lost the love of my life. Frank? Doctor? He waves his arm in the air out of frustration. Look. I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? And no one likes being dumped, especially when it was so out of the blue like that. But sitting in your room all day crying into your bedsheets isn't going to help you recover. You need to... Leave me alone. He said I was cute. I was in love. He was my boyfriend. Wah! You couldn't possibly know what I'm going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know how I met my current boyfriend, right? So yes, I think I do know what you're... How could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love, it was destiny. I roll further into my blankets, breaking my sightline with this egregious interloper. I love this game so much. I'm so excited I finally get to play it. I don't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank. He starts to pull the blanket from off the bed, against which I double my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. I didn't come in here to fight with you. Can you stop? We have a problem. I can feel his grip lessen, and I peek my head out from the blanket cocoon to look at him. He's holding a piece of paper in his hands with a weird look on his face. I tentatively grab it and start reading. Tomorrow's the Hindenburg University conference. You know, the one people travel from all over the country to see? Well, the conference schedule was posted today. And what the hell is this? Right in front of me, in plain letters, is Returning from Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominic Leon. Resurrection? But that's my research. But it's Dominic presenting it? This can't be right. He wouldn't be presenting my research under his own name. I tried to tell you last week that I noticed him leaving with some photos the day he dumped you, but you were too busy crying into a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No, this couldn't. That asshole. First he breaks my heart and dumps me out of the blue, and even after he called me babe. I mean, how could he say that and then do this? He takes my research, my baby, and now he's presenting it to those jerkwads at Hindenburg University like they hadn't rejected my statements at proposals years previously. Why did he get accepted while I was kicked out? Or your thesis project did bite the headmaster's hand clean off, Dr. Frank. It was one time. Whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is that Dominic is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. I mean, but we were soulmates. I just knew we were. But now, I don't know. I crumpled the paper in my hands, writhing with thanks. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this. That asshole ruined my life. He's taken my baby, my research. I throw the blanket off of me, leaping to my feet. Eggs? Yes, doctor? Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. Later that night, Frank? Doctor? Dr. Frank, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. I look up at him holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. Does this look like the arm of a hot boy to you? This is illegal. A lightning strike touches down a good while off, as if to exaggerate his statement. No one's using these, it's fine. We are desecrating graves. I mean, I've helped you with a lot of your crazier experiments, but this is where I draw the line. Ugh. I throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. So yeah, maybe there's a chance this isn't completely legal. But this is a historical moment, Eggs. If we're going to create the first artificial life form and show up that asshole and those idiots at the university, we can't skimp on anything. We're not just making the world's first artificial life form here. We're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy. And that's scientist gay. And then Dominic will take one look at him and then realize that he was a fool for leaving me. And an even bigger fool for taking my research. Because now I have someone even hotter than him. How honorable, Dr. Frank. Eeks appears to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of body contact. So, you see, people who advance the boundaries of human capability were never stopped by silly things like laws. Now, quick, I heard that Mr. Lance had a pretty big penis. We can use that. Suddenly, something moves in the underbrush. What's that? What were you doing? You almost dropped our precious spoils. But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's something. Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well then hurry up and find that penis. I don't know how to respond to that. Dr. Frank, behind you. I quickly spin around, a sudden ominous feeling in the pit of my stomach. There's a man I've never seen before standing there. I'm sorry, was I disturbing something? No. I step back into eggs, hoping that the stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. I'm so sorry, it was his idea, Anne. I punch him quickly before he can say anything stupid. This causes him to recoil, and the arm we had been arguing over not a few minutes earlier lands on the ground with a loud thud. The man takes a clear look at what had dropped on the ground and looks back at me. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly position myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Oh, fuck. Eggs, you're so funny, such a kidder. Wow, it sure is cold out here all of a sudden. Well, we should be going now. I grab our bag of loot and dash away as fast as many lades can take me. As my lades can take me, sorry, I'm thinking about all the lades we just stole. I hear Eggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. It's nice to meet you, Dr. Frank. I hope he's like a witch or something. Witch of the Wilds. If I get arrested, I'm suing you. I dump the bag's contents onto the table, body parts falling out and bouncing off the floor. I said I'm going to sue you. I think we have just enough. Dr. Frank, do we even need all these? Why did you take so many to begin with? Eggs, we're making art here. We can't just use any body part we find. We must only use the absolutely most beautiful pieces. I pick up some arts to take a closer look. Like these, see? They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that keratin. Or actually, not as beautiful as the one you dropped. But I suppose you're right, they're beautiful enough. You say that as if I dropped it of my own free will and not because someone punched me. Now where do we put the... Shoot. I turn to look at my assistant. We have a problem. Like how we just desecrated dozens of graves, hacked off and stole family members' body parts, and then were spotted doing so. Well, no, not that. I pause, unsure of how to say this. We didn't grab any, I gesture downward slightly, shyly, hoping he'll get the reference. Jesus Christ. I have no idea what you're trying to say. We didn't grab any dicks. Again, I have no response to this. Oh. Well. This is terrible. We even had the perfect specimen with Mr. Lance's penis. How am I supposed to make Dominic jealous of me now? Dr. Frank, do you honestly think that is what is going to make Dominic jealous of you? Yes. We need to go back. Absolutely not. He blocks my headset, making sure I can't retrieve any body parts. We don't have time for this. We need to... I hate saying this. I'll just improvise. I don't like where this is going. It's fine, it's totally fine. We're still making something beautiful here. We just need to be creative. Let our creative juices flow. Now let's see. Oh, you get to build our own boyfriend. This is like my dream come true. Ew. Ew. Maybe. We'll go with that. Green, blue. I do like... Ooh, purple. I hope he chokes us, to be honest. I'm, like, ready for it. We'll go with that. Not a whole lot of options. Penis. No worse. Little carrot. Oh my god. Modest cucumber. Jesus. Oh my god. Chunky Goro. Double trouble. That's interesting. Just like my animes. I want to see what the hell this is about, to be honest. I might have to edit this down, but I'm looking forward to it. Perfect. Dr. Frank, what were those penis options just now? Iggs, open the roof doors. I need a little atmosphere as I make history here. He suddenly goes to the crank, reluctantly beginning to turn it. The ceiling creaks open, showing the dark, turbulent skies and cold, harsh rain above us. I raise my arms up, catching the coldness in my outstretched hands. There's a strange sensation in my stomach, a nodding of excitement and anger. It's rising throughout my body, invigorating me with a newfound strength. Hee hee! Ha ha! Ha ha! Iggs, this is it. It's perfect. The skies, they know. They know that we're about to do the impossible. They know that we're about to... Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop us. I'm going to show Dominic that I don't need him, that I'll never need anyone like him in my life ever again. He and his kind will become obsolete. We're going to better the world. Iggs, we're going to make it so that no one will ever have their heart broken again. Dr. Frank, you're scaring me. I can do this. I can make the most beautiful boyfriend ever. Jesus Christ. Do I click again? No, I don't. We work hard throughout the night, accumulating enough energy from the lightning storm to inject into our subject. We almost fell multiple times, the body not holding the energy as well as it should. But it was no matter. My sheer genius, hard work, and determination carried us through the many hours of grueling surgery. We had done it. We had created the world's most beautiful boy. Not what I expected, but okay. Dr. Frankie's kind of ugly. Don't say that to him, you'll hurt his feelings. And I'm sure he's beautiful. To someone. No, what am I thinking? I made him. He's beautiful, and beauty is relative anyway. Of course. Especially with his, what exactly is that on his abdomen? It's his 128 pack. I realize the more packs you have, the sexier you are. So I added a lot. Frank. Doctor. Dr. Frank, you took an anatomy class, right? Well, I guess. Technically. Maybe? I don't even know what to say. He spoke. Did you hear that, Iggs? My boyfriend spoke. Your what? My boyfriend. Haven't I been saying that this whole time? You've been saying you were going to make a boyfriend, not your boyfriend. Of course I'm making my ultimate boyfriend. Look at us. I wrap my arms around the monster to show it's just what I mean. Soft. He returns the hug, lifting me off the ground and nearly breaking my bones in the process. See, God, I can't breathe. He's so strong. That's sexy, right? Monster, drop him. You drop him right now. The monster lets go of me. I painfully hit the ground. Dr. Frank, are you alright? Of course. Because my boyfriend just hugged me. Dr. Frank, please stop. Hey, cute. Iggs, did you just hear? Dr. Frank, please calm down. He's the perfect boyfriend. Iggs, look, okay, look. I ran up next to my boyfriend, wrapping my arms around his waist. Do we look good together? Like, would this make Dominic jealous? I don't know, jealous is the word for it. The monster then leans over and gives me another hug, this time not as painfully. Aw, he's a hugger, that's the best ultimate boyfriend. Papa is soft. No, please don't call me that. I love my papa. Please stop. That must be a glitch. Papa is soft. I'm your boyfriend. Repeat after me. Boyfriend. Papa likes hugs. Dr. Frank, please make him stop. Don't worry, we can train him out of that, probably. It'll probably take some time, which, well, we probably don't have. It doesn't matter, as long as he doesn't talk, it should be fine. He can still be my boyfriend. Let's get moving anyway. If we leave now, we can make it to this university square before the presentation start. Boyfriend, let's go. We're going on a field trip. Yay, field trip. I began to lead him by the hand, wondering how we were going to navigate the narrow stairs leading from my secret lab. Surely you're not going to take him into town like that. What do you mean? Well, I mean he's naked. How else are you going to see his beauty then? He's going to get arrested for public indecency before he can even make it to the conference. Fair point. Fine, so we'll dress him. I made him pretty big. You did. I'm not sure if I have any clothes that will fit him. Dr. Frank, you need to dress him. Okay, I guess I'll just be creative. Adjective, dress your boyfriend. Okay. We got, let's see, the bedroom. The only thing that would fit my monster would be checks itself before it wets itself. I pick up. Perfect, this will fit. I'm still missing some clothing articles. None of these pants will fit him. Oh my god. Daylight! Okay, this is like very interesting. The skeletons I've stored in here are going to fall out. Packing was never my strong suit. A big comfy bed fit for only the best of the best. And by the best of the best, I mean me. What is this? Bubblegum? Half-finished bubblegum ice cream tubs are scattered across the floor. Look, I was sad, okay? Honestly, same. What's this? I'll go close. Okay, so we need to find pants. Let's check the study. Not a secret passageway, go that way. Go away, sorry. I picked up yesterday's newspaper. They're limited edition, okay? Oh my god, this is me. A comically large dictionary. It claims that it can translate any script known and unknown to man. Pretty useful, but also painfully heavy. I refuse to carry this around if I don't have to. Pick up. Yes? Its weight makes me instantly regret this decision. Perfect. Okay. Wow, we're so lazy, we just refuse to close our lab. You should do it from the overworld map. Okay, thanks for the tip. Is there anything else I can take? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna explore the house for a bit. So, this will be a very lengthy video. It's Susie, my thesis project from my PhD program. He's named after the black-eyed Susan. Look, I built him to specifically lust after the flesh of man. Yes, he's gonna bite, that's kind of in his nature. There's no need for them to kick me out of the program for it, and he even only bit someone once. That's pretty good for a man-eating plant. I have a bit of a green thumb. You just can't see it because of my gloves. Gangrene? Nah. Honestly, relatable. I made this for my midterm project. We're supposed to make a weed killer. I ended up creating something that makes weeds grow almost at a comical rate. On top of that, I'm either deathly allergic to this or it's poisonous. Either way, I don't want to pick this up unless I need to. No, thank you. Okay, so I need to find something for pants. In case you're wondering, it's possible to stay awake for 4 days straight while drinking my very own, almost patented Dr. Frank coffee. Nothing in here except pickled bugs, plants, and unidentified failed projects. Same. Don't squish those. They're the tenants. Mrs. Pretty Princess, Mr. Handsome Prince, Mr. Slightly Too Devoted Knight, Mr. Inappropriately Dressed Butler, and Mr. Her Majesty's Pet. No, they don't pay any rent, unfortunately. Okay, I need to find pants. None of these would fit the monster, though. Naturally, his feet are really big. Shoot, but what am I supposed to do? The only person who would have shoes that would fit him is Dominic. He had left behind a pair of his shoes after the breakup. But in a fit of rage, I had thrown them, along with his other shit, inside the entryway cupboard and threw away the key. Shit. A locked cupboard. I had thrown out hollow Dominic things. Okay. Shit. Okay, so we gotta do some puzzle solving. This is very interesting. Ugh, this sucks. I embrace death. Jesus Christ. Let's see. My hypothesis as to what would happen if I were to pour some of the wheat grower on Susie is that Susie would grow 2 heads. Now, in theory, that sounds cool, but in practice, I can only see that ending with someone's death and a headache. So I'll pass. Duh. Let's see. What's our inventory looking like? I got space for something else. Okay. Achoo! Ugh. The ventilation in this room isn't very good. Suddenly, I become aware of the foul odor the reed grower in my pocket is putting off. Achoo! I can't breathe. I collapse to the ground, gasping for air. We died. Try again. I will try again. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you try out Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend. I've been waiting for this game forever. I want to recommend this to Sahil and every other visual novel player. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I actually might keep playing this. Bye for now. Bye for now.